Hey everyone, it's me, 918. Coming at you live, like 5 weeks late for the Mushi League Season 10 finale between the Tooth Fairies and the Chilling Whoopers. I'm terribly sorry. I meant to try to get these out and record these a long time ago, but I've been quite a bit busy, and it seems my free time has kind of gone down the drain. I'm terribly sorry to those who really wanted some of these games to be narrated, but I'm here now. I got some time. I think I've only seen like two of these games and barely remember any of them. So I'm basically going into it blind, right? Same thing. Cool. All right, let's get started here. We got Zokuru on the bottom playing for the Tooth Fairies. We got Fakes on the top. Game one, here we go. Okay, we got Zapdos on Zapdos. T-Bolt from Fakes immediately. T-Way from Zokuru. All right. Interesting turn one. Zoc going to stay and go for another T-Bolt, and Zapdos is going to full para. Classic Zapdos moment. Baton pass for Zokuru into Swampert. Baton pass for Fakes into Suicune. Zoc going to double out to Starmie, and Suicune's just going to go for an Ice Beam. Interesting, interesting. Fakes, okay to take the Thunderbolt from Starmie and just going for the Calm Mind, knowing that Starmie doesn't really beat Suicune once it starts Calm Minding like this. And we have a Hidden Power Grass or Electric from Suicune. Very nice. And in comes Heracross, which goes for the Brick Break. Gotta love Brick Break Heracross. And it's got Rock Slide too. So not a Choice Band Heracross. And in comes Dugtrio, though. Dugtrio is going to remove Heracross. Thanks for playing Heracross. It's been nice. But Metagross, nice follow-up from Zoc, and it's going to go for a Meteor Miss. Quite unfortunate. Double back to Zapdos from Zokuru, while Claydol goes for the Earthquake and whiffs into the Void. Claydol just going to trade with the Zapdos. That's a bit of a bit of a boom there. I don't know what Fakes is going to switch into. Kind of interesting that Zoc was willing to just kind of give it up there, not play around the threat. Suicune's going to go down here, but here comes Dugtrio on the follow-up here. T-Tar is just going to get absolutely mauled. Goodbye, T-Tar. And Metagross coming in for Zokuru. Very interesting there because it takes a whopping 87% from Dugtrio. But Zoc feeling a little corner here. Got to start making some progress. Why not with a little Meteor Mash? But that dies to the previously unrevealed Jirachi. And we're going to see a Calm Mind from Jirachi. And Swampert going for the substitute. Interesting, it's Enpert, which makes me think why it didn't come out earlier. But that's neither here nor there. And Zoc trying to fish for some substitutes so he can get down to that classic berry. But no, he's got Focus Punch. Sub Punch Pert with no lefties. And there's the Hidden Power Grass. And this time Zoc catches him with the wonderful Endeavor. And another substitute. Jirachi getting kind of big here. I don't know. I don't think, unless Zoc plays pretty perfectly here, this Jirachi is going to be a bit of a menace to society. And Swampert going down to 1% health. There's Slackberry activating. Endeavor. HP. And the last move. And there's a Surf. And T-Tar. Oh, this is a bit of a reverse. Enpert being the absolute menace that it is. Going to clean up here at the end with the Zoc with an interesting Swampert set there. Sub, Endeavor. I mean, Enpert, but with Focus Punch over Roar or Ice Beam. That's pretty cool. Very cool, actually. I like that a lot. That was a cool game one. That was fun. Cool teams, cool teams. All right. But there's game one. Zoc going to go up for an early 1-0 lead over Fakes. Let's go to game two. Switch sides here for continuity. Dumb, didn't turn it off. T-Tar on Swampert lead. Interesting. Fakes going to just opt for the Surf. Just get some nice chip going here. Zokuru doubling to the Breloom, which is going to go for the classic Breloom move of clicking Sleep. Because that's... well, it's Breloom. I mean, what else do you expect? Focus. Punch! Right on the Starmie. Double Nat Cure from Fakes here, though, but Starmie gets absolutely mauled for 50%. Yikes. And just goes for the recover. Zoc going to call that out and hit him with the Spore. But, I mean, the thing is, though, I mean, unless this is a really slow Celebi. I mean, you have two Nat Kiramons here. Oh, and Celebi's faster than Breloom. So you have two Nat Kiramons, and this one's threatening Psychic. I don't think Spore is really going to do much because Fakes can just infinitely switch between me and B and not be in any threat at all by Breloom. That kind of sucks for Zoc. And T-Tar is going to hit a Fire Blast, but it's going to hit it on Swampert. That's not doing shit. Swampert on Swampert now, and now we're going to see Jirachi on the Protect turn from Fakes. See? Jirachi going to opt for a substitute here, and Fake's going to catch him with a Roar. So out goes Jirachi, in comes Breloom, probably threatening another Spore, but like I mentioned earlier, we got two Nat Kiramons that both resist Focus Punch, and it's not very often you see Breloom anymore run a Hidden Power. So I don't think this core is going to be broken anytime soon by Breloom. Jirachi coming in on the Celebi. Celebi's faster, gets the Leech Seed off, but it's going to eat an Ice Punch for its troubles. And Zoc's going to pull back here to T-Tar, and Fake's just going to click Recover. Feeling pretty safe at the moment. And here we go. We got Calm Mind, Leech Seed, Celebi. That's a fun set. Excuse me, with double stab. And it's just going to Calm Mind in T-Tar's face. It's not afraid of its puny Ice Beam. It's not even going for Stab Crunch. Probably doesn't have it. And these Ice Beams, I mean, I feel like Zoc's just fishing for a freeze at this point. And it's just going to get out of the way. Fake's not wanting to play the RNG game. Fair enough. Instead, Starmie's going to come in and click Surf, get some nice chip on this Jirachi. Jirachi down to 50. And out of the way it goes on the Thunder as Dog Trio comes in. Uh-oh, goodbye, Jirachi. That was a bold switch in, but you know what? It's got some. It was a good play. Got rewarded. Jirachi out of the picture. Gengar going to come in. Hits the T-Bolt on Dog Trio, switching out to Blissey. That's not doing anything. Brick Break doing a very underwhelming 30%. And Fake's opting to Flamethrower here. Brick Break Gengar. Very cool. And there's the Boom, just going to remove Blissey. A little bait there. And Charizard's going to come in versus Starmie, but I mean, this is very clearly some sort of. Well, actually, it just revealed Surf and Recover, so it could just be like a fast defensive me. And then Skarmory for Fakes, both teams, full teams reveal. That Charizard, I don't think it's going to, like I was saying earlier, though, I don't think that Charizard's going to really. Oh, now it's really on a timer, which is quite unfortunate because outside the Starmie, the Fakes is looking a little dangerous versus good old Charizard here. Protect on the Fire Blast, and Fire Blast missed just to add insult to injury there, but here comes Swampert on the HP Grass, gonna get absolutely mauled there for a solid 73%. Not looking good, but this Swampert's got Protect, so it can really try to stall and rack up that poison damage on Charizard. Fakes with the good play there, getting the Toxic on the Zard. Breloom is going to get its Spore off on Swampert, so Swampert's going to take a nap. And here comes the Focus. And the Punch, doing a whopping 56 to Skarmory. Gotta love it. And a little Sky Uppercut crit for just for the people. And Skarmory's going to go down here, and Fake's opting to go to Starmie here. Ooh, Psychic Star. Don't see Psychic very often on Starmie. Very cool. And it gets the Spadef drop too, just for the fun of it. And Charizard's going to go down here. So this isn't looking good for Zoc. This Starmie is looking like an absolute menace between it spamming its stabs and recovering off damage here. Last one is probably definitely Rapid Spin. So I mean, Swampert, all it's doing is just fishing for a little bit of an Ice Beam freeze. Now going for Earthquake, although I don't think it really matters here. Swampert's going to go down, and now it's just a matter of getting Dog Trio in like a couple times. It's GG unless it's got Mach Punch. Is Dog Trio taking chip? No, Dog Trio's at 100%. So yeah, Dog Trio should just clean up here, and that will be the game. That was another fun game. Oh, interesting. I guess Fake's just opting. Not even going to try to risk it. But he's got this. I mean, there's the Celebi. It doesn't really matter. Game's over. That was a fun game, though. That was another couple of fun teams brought by both players here. It sucks for Zok. He got a pretty bad matchup, I would say. Two Nat Kiramons, and so Breloom shut down, and I mean, that Def Me just kind of ruins Charizard. So, a bit unfortunate. It's a cool Gengar set, though. Brick, Break, Boom. Kind of fun. But yeah, that's game 2. 1-1 going into game 3. Here we go. Game 3. Big time. And we got Suicune versus Foray lead. Interesting. Suicune immediately just going for the Calm Mind Hydro Pump. Foray getting a layer and exploding. And here comes Doug Trio. And there's Porygon too. So Doug Trio is going to be reduced to nothing. Goodbye, Doug Trio. As Zok is just going to opt for the classic strategy of recover spamming until Doug Trio runs out of earthquakes. We might be here in a minute. Riveting gameplay. Doug Trio clicking earthquake. It's doing like nothing in the grand scheme of things. Porygon 2 being fat. Signature move. Yeah. I can make some predicts about what kind of teams these are. I mean, Zok clearly he's probably got some special offense if he's got P2 here, maybe some other Pokemon that really appreciate Doug Trio's removal, like maybe a Salakhera or a Subcommon Jirachi or Raikou or like a super not bulky DD Tar. Stuff that like really appreciate Doug Trio's removal. But I could see this just being like a special, maybe something similar to like the Dexy one. So what was that? Celebi, Jirachi, P2, Raikou. Yeah, like something like that. Some good old special offense. Fake's opting for a bit more of a Spikes Doug Trio team. So that kind of is really unfortunate that he loses his Doug Trio because that's usually really important for these type of teams, keeping momentum, not letting things get too crazy here. But Fake's revealing he has a Suicune. And P2 opting for the classic T-Wave into T-Bolt spam combo. But Suicune really doesn't care because P2 hits like a wet noodle. And it's doing wet noodle damage at this point. I don't know if Zok's just fishing for a crit or really just doesn't feel comfortable versus this Coon. Maybe he's trying to force a rest and then get in, say, his own... Maybe he's got another Roar user in the back or something. Although, I this type of team, I wouldn't imagine. Oh, here comes Celebi. So, Sleep Talk? Nope. Or if it hasn't used it. And Celebi's just going to see him up here. Playing a bit of a dangerous game because if this Suicune, for instance, has Ice Beam. No, it has Roar. Roarcoon. Ooh. Roarcoon and P2. I mean, we got Roarcoon and +5 Suicune. Gonna get a little crazy here. Oh my goodness. Not good. Not good. I think Suicune is just gonna win outright at this point. Unless say Rachi and Raikou get some big crit action. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, I'm calling it right here now. This series is over. Oh. Oh, wait, he got the crit. Yo, we're not done yet. Oh, Raikou's living the earthquake, but let's see, another crit again, and still in it. But no. One crit is enough. Claydol is gonna win this after after this Suicune gets a crit. Oh boy, that was a game. Well, that was one heck of a way to end this series. Fake's gonna take it 2-1 over Zokuru. Good games from both players. That was a fun series to watch. Oh my goodness. Good job to both players. That's gonna be a early 1-0 up for the Whoopers. I'll do the next series in a minute. I like to keep them a little separate here, but thanks for watching. Apologies again for how late this is compared to when these games went on here, but I think it's been like a whole month. Yeah. So sorry again, folks. Hope you enjoyed though. Have a good one. See ya.